find the skull rustler, save Safi, hopefully. And my best leads are Lucas Colmenero and the Abraxas Society. Vin's the head honcho of Abraxas. I could start with him. Maybe I should do a little digging into Gwen Hunter, too. She was acting pretty odd earlier. Time to start asking questions. Whoever fucked with Safi's car isn't just gonna out themselves. Like, you lose something?
Mostly my patience.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah. Cute banter, barely restrained sexual tension, etc. I'm busy, Max. Another time.
Wow. Okay. What does Vin have them looking for? Let's say I find your missing patients.
Then I wouldn't be busy anymore, would I?
Vin seems really distracted.
Passcode or facial recognition to unlock it? I'm not sure. Why? Well, if it's a passcode, Diamond can probably find a way into it. Ah, shit. Good point.
Holy shit. Someone took Vin's phone? And they think it was Diamond. I can use this. So, if you're wondering why those Abraxas kids are eyeballing, I take it. So, you ever... Okay. Cool. Thanks, Diamond.
And hey, if you talk to Vin again, tell him the only thing I'm taking from him is his crown.
So, about... Cute. And it... It's esoteric enough to feel like the... Certainly seemed...
Besides, how do you even...
Vin, what did you do? Glad my other suspects had the sense to stay indoors. I can probably find Gwen in her office. And I think Lucas has a habit of working over by the cafe.
Alexa, you cool? You look
Can you give me a second? Surely another minute and a half isn't going to taint the building with my presence.
Just leave everything behind, Professor. You won't need any university materials.
Yeah, but I do need my car keys if you want me to leave the campus, don't I? Think.
You're not to return to Caledon property before the hearing, under penalty of law.
I know how this works. You don't need to read me my rights.
Just doing my job, Professor.
That'll go over great in Nuremberg. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. I told Yasmin already that none of it's true. She knows it's fucking bullshit.
Wow.
This is all
I
just
guess
some kind
something
of crazy
screwy is
mix-up
going
that-
down here, too. But at least... Yeesh. I wonder what that was about. This looks like one hell of an art final. I should check it out. Pretty sure you need a time machine to even find a phone booth now. Damn. I didn't know a phone booth could feel like a personal attack. I guess I'm supposed to talk to it. Okay, what do I want to say to the future?
There's so much more to your life than just the past. It's hard, but try to move on.
What he's doing is wrong. It always felt like it was, but now I know it's true. I was starting to think my writing just wasn't good enough. How fucked is that? But she stood up for me. Nobody else has ever done that. Ever. So you know what? Fuck that guy. I won't stop writing because he's uncomfortable. That's my message to the future.
Wow. Whatever he was talking about, I hope it worked out.
I understand this crime involved a biohazard?
One night, as I was closing the turtle, I went to restock the bathroom and I saw that someone had taken a dookie in the sink. And they left some dookie smeared toilet paper on the ground. But whose dookie? And who would go over to the toilet, get toilet paper, and then go shit in the sink? This was premeditated. It lit a fire in my passion for justice, and I became dead set on finding the perpetrator. I took it straight to Joe, one of my regulars, who's studying microbiology at Caledon. I will now do a dramatic reading of our conversation. Loretta, can you be Joe? Here.
Okay. Amanda, please don't bring me poop. We don't do that kind of testing here.
Do you know any other science places I could take this to?
There is no science place that is just going to test a fecal sample for DNA. Not because it's completely in-fucking sane, though it is, but because a DNA test needs two samples, one of the source and one of the test. You only have the test. So, even if you found a lab that would test a fecal sample, they could only find out if your perpetrator was eating enough fiber for daily regularity. You'd have to bring another DNA sample of everyone who's ever been to your bar.
What about a pube?
If you bring me poo, or pubes, or anything else, I'll have you banned from campus. This is out of hand. Some frat guy shit in the sink. Let it go.
He storms back into the science place.
You mean lab?
I said what I meant. I turn real dramatic-like with only one thought. How am I gonna steal everybody's pubes?
The biggest untold true crime story of the century. Gwen was acting really weird the other day. Time to snoop like I've never snooped before. Damn, talk about a green thumb. Whoa, Reggie got an A-? Loretta doesn't seem like the type to be happy with a B. You reap what you sow, Loretta. Oh, you're other Loretta, aren't you? Oh well. Almost a full cup of coffee. Gwen must have just sat down to drink it. You would never do... what, Gwen? Gwen canceled her weekly meetings with Safi? Why? Gwen's wife, Claudia, I think. I met her at a faculty event last month. Gwen fucking adores her. I had decided I would hitchhike across the country if I still wanted to die when I got to...
Dr. Hunter, by now, I'm sure you've checked your mailbox and the contents enclosed therein. Please understand, this is a courtesy from one working woman to another. I don't want to hear excuses or lies. I'll have to ask you to leave campus until we can get this whole thing sorted out. Good day.
Dr. Hunter? This is David from Intro to Nonfiction. I saw the notice in the lecture hall that your classes are going to be canceled for the rest of the semester, and I just wanted to check up and see if you're alright. I mean, I'm sure you're fine, but I don't know. We're all kind of worried. Okay, bye.
Gwen. Gwen. If you're screening your calls, pick up. I just got an email from Boss Bitch, and the phone is ringing off the hook. What the fuck is happening? Babe. Babe, pick up the phone. I'm sure it looks worse than it is. Just come home, okay? We'll figure this out.
If Safi was an undergrad, this reading must have been at least, 4 years ago? Busy woman. So Gwen is asking questions about Safi's death. Why would Safi have started acting off on Friday? Something must have happened. These emails are from way back. Like, before Safi knew she wanted to be a poet. I knew Gwen mentored Safi, but I didn't realize she was this involved. Why would Safi have started acting off on Friday? That must have been some call with Maria on Friday. Gwen even planned out a time. All right, Hacker Max, let's go. Search sent to Maria. Enter. Wait, this is Safi's publisher. Gwen got Safi's book canceled? These emails are from way back. Like, before Safi knew she wanted to be a poet. I knew Gwen mentored Safi, but I didn't realize she was this involved. I thought Gwen helped Safi set this all up in the first place. Why would she? No, this all has to add up. Somehow. Lucas tends to work over by the cafe.
Finn said he'd be back at his desk.
Join me?
I think I'll pass on the. Instant lock opening powers would be great. In the meantime, I have. His notes are great. No wonder his classes are always full. Instant lock opening powers would be great. In the meantime, I have to find that key.
Hey, Rati. Done any more?
Robbie, I got a split. Uh-huh. Max. It's...
I mean, someone murdered my friend.
the standard...
Guess that explains why his signature was on the thing. What's the deal with the skull? If Lucas really is somehow involved, this might come in handy. Huh. I bet Lucas would really hate if something happened to this. Now, what can I use to do some permanent damage? Dare I channel my inner Chloe? Now, how exactly do I want to get under Lucas's skin? The classics are classics for a reason. Oh my goodness! Who would do a thing like this? Someone should tell Lucas right away.
She returns. I take it you've delivered your something to Moses?
My something? Right, my something. Yep, something delivered. So, not to be the bearer of bad news, but somebody drew horns and a tail on your book Expo standee.
Are you serious? I just put that... Come on!
Some people just have no respect for other people's property.
Come on, stupid marker.
Time to reveal your juicy secrets. All right, Lucas. Let's see if you're the one who smashed Sophie's windshield. Yeah, not you, Lucas. Seriously. Lucas was with his agent last night, not the snapping turtle. He couldn't have vandalized Sophie's car. So, who did? No point in looking through Lucas's stuff now, satisfying though it is. So this is how the literati spend their free time. Lucas was in AA? Good for him. Guess this Lucas didn't get a chance to put this up yet. Is Lucas really trying to file a restraining order against Sophie? Does she know about this? I'd better show her.
Max? What are you...
Lucas, this isn't...
You can't tell her.
What?
You can't send Sophie that photo. Let me explain. Please.
Maybe he was making it...
He told her I said he was the reason for the divorce. And somehow that was the least fucked up thing I'm purported to...
But Robbie didn't say it was Sophie. He said it was you.
I can't explain that part yet. Maybe he didn't say that exactly. I don't know.
And none of this has... I think I've wrung all I can out of Lucas today. Hope Ven's back at his desk now. I still have questions for that guy. Time to follow up with Vin about that windshield slip. Let's see if I can't make this canary sing. Is that a therapist's business card? I'll bet some folks on... Did something happen? Wait.
I set the code.
Too hungover to remember a passcode? Jeez. Good thing I know another Vin.
That's the fourth bottle I've seen our fearless leader open this afternoon. Is he trying to act all grief-stricken because his boss's kid died?
He and Sophie were in the same year in undergrad. Maybe they knew each other.
So? Everyone knows Vin.
You know what's weird? I can't stop thinking about her. Sophie, I mean. I never even talked to her, but what happened to her, it was fucked up.
The death of a beautiful woman is unquestionably the most poetical topic in the world.
Look, I know you had to do that shitty piece of performance art based on the Mask of the Red Death, but can you please not quote poet me? I'm serious.
You thought it was shitty?
Ever since we heard the news, everything I try to do takes 5 times the energy. I can barely get out of bed.
Dude, have you thought about going to the counseling center?
Do not start with that. All the counselors do is give you handouts on deep breathing. I fucking know how to breathe.
Everyone always wants to know what the Abraxas goons are doing. They never want to know how the Abraxas goons are doing.
We're not goons.
It's okay. Goons have feelings too. Hey, maybe you could find a therapist off campus or something.
Nah, suffering is part of the artist's lot in life, kid.
Hope things get better, dude. If I want to get in that phone, I gotta talk.
Hey, Vin.
Vin does.
Thanks.
Wow, Yasmin wiped out her whole schedule for this disciplinary hearing of Gwen's. Yikes. Looks like Vin takes it black. A Krampus of your very own. That's a lot of canceled meetings. I wonder if it has anything to do with that disciplinary hearing of Gwen's. Very macabre chic. But I guess that's Vin's brand. Not totally sure how to read these, but I don't like the look of that tower card. Aw, what a cute little guy. He won a drama award. Shocker. Sweet, now he can unlock his phone. I hope this is the right code.
Success.
I'm sorry, Vin. I know this is a brutal misuse of powers, but I need to know if you had anything to do with this. Food pics, mirror selfie, shirtless mirror selfie. Sophie. There's a lot of Sophie in here. I didn't get the impression they were close. Oh my god. Wow, that is really close. Who even were you, Safi? I really thought I could help. Poke around a little, figure out who has it out for Safi. Bada bing, bada boom. Case solved, right? Why else would my powers come back? Stupid. Now I have more impossible questions than I had to begin with. Lucas filing a restraining order? Vin and Safi sleeping together? Gwen killing Safi's book deal? I have no idea what any of it means. And the worst part is, I can't even talk to you about any of it. I won't be able to save you. Again. Whatever I do, it's going to turn out worse than I could even imagine.
Get the fuck off me! I can't breathe.
Now,
Walking around.
what did this...
I said for so long that I built a home. They tap at the windows and think they were bones. Lay hands on the bricks and I'd swear from inside I could feel it. Now here you are with your mallet and light. Out of your own house, you think it's alright. Don't touch my windows, my bricks.
Time to go back up there. I can handle this. He's not just gonna let me by, is he? Better start heading up to the overlook. Hope there's a place to cross back over on the way.
Oh, be right back. Oh, shit. I have some good news. It's big, but I can't tell you what it is. Why am I not at home wrapped up in a blanket?
F's in the chat for, Sanctuary, a three-dimensional exploration? The bigger the art project, the more of the path it blocks when it falls. From here, I should be able to make it up to the overlook. If I tamper with it, the cops will know. Might be another way. Hey, Gwen. No thanks. Gwen? What?
This is such bullshit. Can't you fight it?
Fight it? How? That wasn't me, it was my...
Lucas shout. So, how does catharsis feel?
Honestly? Terrifying. But also... feels pretty fucking great to set something on fire right now. Thanks, Max. I appreciate you listening. I appreciate you hearing me.
Quinn, wait. I need to ask you something. Is it true they canceled Safi's book deal?
So... she told you?
Word travels. You were her mentor, right? Do you know why?
In my experience, some mysteries are better left that way.
Now, let's see if I can find what Reggie saw. Or thinks he saw. Did something used to be here? I can't remember. Loretta, isn't there somewhere else you could be right now?
I'm sure there is, but nowhere as exciting as this.
Holy shit, what are those? No. He said he saw himself.
I was gonna come up here anyway after the suicide tip, but seeing Reggie like that?
If you know something, cut away.
I was hoping you'd say that. Maya Okada, one of Safi's classmates during...
That doesn't sound like it.
I said for so long that
You'll be fine. That's Moses?
I wasn't thinking.
Maintenance tech is on his way to...
Sorry, I don't think we've been introduced. Moses and I already spoke to police. Several times.
Max, it's okay. And I'll be speaking to Mr. Murphy quite a bit more today.
Miss Caulfield,
I do need you to leave the area for the time being.
Will you be okay?
Mr. Murphy will be fine.
I'll come back. Promise. Okay, now's my chance to get into Moses' office. Where's a place I can shift to the other timeline? Maybe I can find a way into Moses' office from this side.
Like, something I keep...
Okay. I can't go looking around for Carla. I need a faster way to get Moses a wrench. I need to get that Allen wrench, and I need to be quick. Did Moses draw this? This is beautiful. It'd be better from another angle. Okay, where would I find the Allen wrench? Ooh, there we go. Moses and Safi. So different, and yet so well suited. I remember her wearing this earlier that night.
I said for so long that I built a home. They tap at the windows and think they